I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is November 20th, Wednesday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today. So, came a little deeper than I thought. Take a look here. We'll look at the video from yesterday. So we came up, right? Showing up, coming up. We got into the gaps here, got into these 3 up candles, and then we came down. Now, I put it here. This was logical for me. And then what did they do? They came right back to this daily gap. And then now shooting up again. So we've accomplished all that down here, a little obviously more, and then we've accomplished up back here. So beautiful day, but at the same time they slipped the rug on me a couple times, and I made a couple of mistakes, and it is what it is. But thank God I ended up getting the big trade. So no doubt. So here we go. So a couple things I forgot to mention yesterday, and I'm always gonna forget something. So from 2 videos ago. Well, from yesterday, this daily candle from yesterday, when I was mentioning the 4-hour, we were actually sealing also the daily, and I forgot to mention that, but I was explaining that on the 4-hour. You see how we tagged that? So if we go, oh, well, I don't have that. Please, I want to make this short, man. Oh, come on, this is crazy. 1 second here. Let me just do that. So you'll see that we came in and that's that low also. So when we rated, that was my also. You see that? I didn't have double leverage, but you see that right there. So that's what I was trying to talk about. And then the other thing I forgot to mention is this bearish imbalance that we're here. So we came up when I was talking about coming up. We also came up and we tagged that 50%. So let me see if I can drag this. It's not even on there. Jesus. I don't know why I do this. Real quick, I'll just leave it out there on the 4-hour. You see that? You see how we tagged that that bearish imbalance on the 50 level? Perfect. Right in between the gaps here, just beautiful. So, and I'm saying this because of the fact that let me move this over. For the fact that this is a nice ceiling to the point where bearish flow. So where's that bearish flow? So here you'll see here from starting at 8 here, you'll see that we came underneath that inversion, which is the man, as I'll talk about 818. We came underneath there. Look at the 50%. Let me try to zoom in. So beautiful there, perfect. And then we came underneath that, right? And then on the 5-minute, I can explain a little more. But here, I was gonna enter here, and then because here's the midnight level plus the gap, and then I wasn't really in my right mind. I was still kind of early, and I was just like, I left it alone. But that was I would have preferred that entry there because we bust below that low, right? And we came underneath. So you got your order flow, and we're also coming down to wipe out liquidity. So you get the order flow there, and then I miss it. So then what I do is I get in with this gap right here. See this gap right there? Why is this deleted? I didn't delete that, did I? So there's a gap right there, and I'm gonna go to the trade only because for the fact I'm gonna show you where I dropped the ball hard. So I saw that and I was like, damn, why didn't you get in? And then anyways, and then I ended up getting in with a limit order right there on that gap. So boom, we tag it right there, right? And we're selling. Now here's the thing. So I was expecting a speaker at the minimum. Forget what today was going to be. I wasn't sure if it was going to be super bullish from here because of this speaker. You see from here, this high, and then this low. We didn't break out that low right there. So I was definitely gunning to sweep that. And then I would have been like, okay, you can see the speaker there, right? And when we're really bullish, we would have just took off. So what I did is I took out the damn trade, man. Here, and then as soon as I did that, I realized I fucked up. So as you see, we dropped all this way, dude, and I was like, man, no way. So I royally messed that up. And then so this is the 930 drop right there. And then this tricked me. I tricked myself really, but I saw this bounce right here, and I was like, oh, that's a divergence right there. And then all this going on at the same time, and then done. So again, I understand that we have, before the price action started, I have this range from this low to this high, right? So if you look on the 4-hour, that's this low to this high, right? That's obviously the range you're in. So at minimum, I would have wanted to take it to like 50%. And then, so also we have that low right there. We have that low right there. And then remember this level that I said that we didn't tap, but we tapped here instead of that level. We tapped there. Remember yesterday? So I was like, and then there's the previous day's gap. So I was like, that's a magnet right there. And then for man, when I closed it, I was like, dude, why did you just do that? I couldn't believe it. So obviously we have you could be the best trader in the world, but you have operator's error, right? And then you also have well, let me just continue. So anyways, and then I see the order flow and I'm like, bro, just sell, dude. Like there's no sense of that. And then being down here, and I was like, I had to sit on my hands pretty much. And I waited for a little better level. So I know I missed a level. Then we came to the previous day gap, right? So I was like, okay, cool. I had a divergence here. At the time it was like right here, and I bought this sweep from here. And to be honest, this is just me being super impatient. Look how he just tagged the bottom of the 930. Motherfuckers, dude. I knew. Okay, so anyways, so loss again here, right? So here's a loss now, right? And then I'm like, okay, bro, like you're FOMOing, you're whatever. So it blew through, loss, and then now I'm like, okay, you're gonna keep going. Where are you going, dude? So apparently, obviously, I'm looking at now, obviously, this original gap plus the original weekly open gap, right? So then the price comes down here. It tags this 50%. I'm talking about this right here, not this yet. This. So it tags the 50%, tags that gap, tags the opening gap here. And I'm shy of this 75% level. So again, fear of missing out, just being a little antsy, a little over too confident. Take this trade, another loss. Shoots straight down. Right when it shoots straight down, I'm like, okay, bro, this is it. Like for sure. Why? Because when this candle closes, this 1020, that's when I enter this 1020. This is a 5-minute candle. So this is like, if I look at it like this is just like an accumulation, manipulation, distribution, or open, high, low, close of the 5-minute candle. I looked at it that way, and sure enough, the bodies are sitting right there at that gap right there. And we're below the 75%. So in this range, if we're going to keep going up, this is going to be a very nice entry. Sure enough, I do take it, and I use the double leverage for a nice position, which blows out everything, all the mistakes that I made today. So beautiful as hell. So as you see, and this was hard, man. Again, I took losses to get this, but I understood where we were, and then the price obviously comes up, uses this last down candle for a support. This was technically an entry here, or in the 50% of this body, but you don't really have a change in the state of delivery yet. So the real, again, I'm anticipating all this, but then the price moves up here, and after a big drop, the tools weren't working as well, but this ended up holding as support, pushed right through. I knew I was all good. So price pushes up. Now there's a lot to talk about, so let me explain this, but price pushes up here. Now I got the bearish imbalances highlighted, right? I want to use this as we stare up. And generally you don't want to, if you break 3, then it's like, okay, that's a change or your trade's not working out, right? So pushes up here, gets to this imbalance. And I got the projection here from the one to the this swing right here. You see the swing? You can see it from here, and it projected up to here's 2.5 to 2 right here. And then here's 3.5 to 4. And this was my target. Plus what was coupled with this, which was I had the first imbalance here in green, and any breakout level from the 4-hour. If you look at the 4-hour here, if I just draw that out, you can see that we broke through that. So I'm attacking that. So A good decision of taking out the trade here, but look at the perfection. I'm very proud of myself with this trade. This is one of my best trades, to be honest. So, but at the same time, I dropped the ball hard. I can't imagine if I and it would, and the craziest thing is and easy, even when I tell you guys like trust your analysis, like I'm outlining what I want to see, and then I turn around and don't even capitalize on it. It's like I was really upset at myself, man. Like, so I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? So, hey, operator's mistake. You could be the best trader in the world and still have mistakes, still not execute properly, still not manage properly. And it is what it is, man. But thank God I made it up for it. So let's go back to this real quick. So here we push up here. So we come to this imbalance. Then we retrace back. This doesn't do a good job of holding, but you'll see how it does later. Then we push up. We come to this imbalance. Then we retrace back to this imbalance. We push up to this imbalance. We push up here. Now, at this moment, I was like, dude, you're on overbought here. What if this is a sell, buy, sell instead of a sell, buy, right? So I was like, nah, stick with the dump and the pump. This was a nice pump. Don't get me wrong. This was beautiful. And I was like, dude, but the issue with this and today were these fucking wicks. This is how this is the other thing I forgot to mention yesterday was this wick. See this 4-hour wick right here from yesterday? This 6 a.m. 4-hour candle. This was also telling me like, yo, man, that's not good to see. We don't, generally speaking, leave big wicks like this without coming at least around 50% of it. So that's also the other thing. Let me just do it now if I can, so you could see. Let me just do this. And do this. I hope this ain't a long video. So as you can see here, we're close to it. See that? So that level's right there. You see this red level? That's the 50% of that 4-hour wick. So we come short close of it, but look how we stop on a dime at the and we want to see it to be above 50 anyway. We don't want to see it hit the 50 technically. But I understood what they were doing. They were coming to mitigate more of, or balance more of that wick. So that was a problem, the whole situation. And while it was coming down, I was like, dude, how far are you going to go? But I knew I was also in this down candle. See this? This 845 from yesterday, this down candle. So all the confluence was here, right? And this is how I was able to enter. But I did take a loss, obviously trying to get it. But so that being said, watch this. The hourly chart was my situation, was because look at when we pushed all the way down and we closed up. Yeah, I bought it from here and I took it up to here. But because of this wick right here, I was like, dude, they're not going to leave that wick like that. So what did they do? They came all the way back down and then they're fumbling at the 50%. Let me just do the measurement here. So this was kind of like controlling the day for me, and wasn't easy to navigate. Again, look at falling real short of that 50%, which is, again, you do want to see that. But the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I'm going to explain how I just dropped the ball not buying this, because I was about to buy this, but I was like, dude, they suckered me. But let me go back to this and just keep moving. So you see it push up here. And then, so here I made a decision. I was like, all right, dude, I have to allow it to come back to the wick. So first of all, we have a balanced price range with this U right here, right on the 15-minute. And you see this down candle here. I'm sorry, this up candle here. So, I don't have it measured, but I also have the range from this high to this low now, right? So I'm in this range, but I'm also in this range too. So while we're going up, I want to see the best entries below 25%, right? So, so what I'm saying is when I was up here, I made a decision. I said, okay, well, I know this is going to retrace, and I'm going to be sick if it fucking takes me out. But, I had faith and I just stuck with it. Because I understood coming up to here, balancing price, getting from this low. You see this low right here? See, breaking that low, just getting to this area of this imbalance, which is right here. I don't have it drawn out, but right there. And then we're sitting, I'm taking the screenshot at 50%. The 50% matches also the green first imbalance. and I'm in between the 3.5 to 4. I mean, perfect. Like, you know, I'm holding for it. But one is coming underneath here. I'm like, oh, dude, I was like, just take it and then buy the retracement. But I wasn't trying to buy that retracement. I was just trying to be lazy, but I didn't want to try to catch this. Is what I'm trying to say. But as you see, we come back to this imbalance right here, this bearish. We play around here, then we come again to this one. You see it? We come again to this one, and then we come down to this one. Now, that's why I'm still got it dragged out. Sure enough, look at the bodies right there sitting. We come above, boom, perfect. Now, if it's any lower than this trade's fucking over with. In my opinion, this trade's over. But guess what? It held, and we had an oversold here. Perfect. Made a higher low and then just took off. Boom, man, right? So as you see, I'm also, because I'm in this range right here, you can see that 50% of that range is here, right? So, and when I was here, we didn't tag that 50% level, which is this line right here. We didn't tag it yet. So I was like, nah, I'm going to hold it. So that's what I did. And sure enough, it did pan out. Was it stupid? Now, when the price is coming down here, I'm sitting here like, dude, at this point, when it's this low, I'm like, bro, why did you do that? Why didn't you just take the profit? Blah, 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 you know, and because this is pretty deep. I mean, this is pretty deep for it to then go all the way back up. So, I was like, dude, why didn't you just take the profit? Start talking to me in a certain way. And I'm just like, bro, just relax, you know, but, it panned out, man. And beautiful. Look at to the tick there. As you know, I obviously got out here, got stopped out. But so anyways, then look at this, man, dude. And then, so we push up here and then while I was here, cause a lot of my exits are another entry. And I was like, bro, what? And it was and another piece, it was lunchtime. Look what the time it is. It's 11:56. I'm like, no, I'm good. You know? And I have reached my target. This was my goal, and it would have been beautiful if I had took the sell. I don't know why I didn't listen to myself, but I'd really dropped the ball there. I am upset at myself at that. I'm disappointed in that. But this trade right here is just so beautiful that it made up all for everything. But anyways, so, and I was like, bro, just take this sell, dude. Like, you just take it. You're underneath. You're rejecting. But I was like, nah, dude. What if they just come up here? Because when I made the decision here, I'm like, well, either it's gonna sell off or it's gonna keep going. But I made the responsible decision. That's why I'm proud of myself. I made the responsible decision for taking the profit. And sure enough, I was like, bro, just take a sell. Because look at this. At this point, it's like looking beautiful here. Coming up here, we're coming down, we're coming up, we're coming down. Look at that. It's fucking nice. And if I took this sell, I would have been like probably somewhere, because the 50% level is here, remember? So if this range, if we're in this now range and we're going to break through it, I want to see us come below the 50% so it can accumulate more and then take a trade. So taking the sell from here to under here was so obvious, but I was kind of celebrating it way. I was sitting back and I was like, you know what, dude, I have to walk away, right? So sure enough, went all the way back down. Look where it came to. So first it came to this right here. And then the refined was this imbalance right here. And notice how we don't take that low out of the imbalance, right? Because when you're underneath here, you're like, okay, was it this imbalance? Are they going to buy from this imbalance? Are they going to buy from this imbalance, right? And then we also had that, but I was like, that was pretty low. And then this is the next 25. This is the bottom 25%. And I was like, nah, so leave it alone. But anyways, what did it do? It bounced up here and then it failed. So, and if you thought it was going to be that sweet to just keep buying these higher lows, well, I knew that was just not realistic, but here's where they got me. So, then they came down here, right? And then here, dude, look at this. I can't believe it, bro. Oh my God. So what I was going to do is I waited for the 2 o'clock candle. I was done for the day, but then I was waiting for the 2 o'clock candle. I was like, all right, dude, let's get into it. So sure enough, look at this, bro. This right here. When we had the liquidity here and here, and I was like, okay, well, it's either going to do two things. It's either going to buy from above it or it's going to buy from below it. And coming lower than this was obviously suspect for me too. I wouldn't have liked it anyway. But at the same speaking, when we came down and made this low here, I end up buying this right here. I end up buying this fucking candle. The price comes up and it comes back down, and look how low it got. It got so low that I put it in break even because I don't need to take losses. Ain't no sense. But look how cheap I was, but it's okay because look at these candles. Look how low they got. I was like, bro, are you kidding me? So I ended up getting in here. My stop loss was like 50%. It fucking wicked me out. And I was like, oh, well, it's okay. It's going to probably come underneath. And I wanted to see a raid. And the raid was just from here, these two lows. They didn't come and get these. So look at this. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And I was like, and I'm going to go a 5-minute real quick because this is how they also got me. I was like, bro, look at the body on this fucking candle, dude. And I was trying to buy this. I did buy it, but I failed. And I was like, dude, look at this. Look at this candle right here. This 14, there's 220 and this 225. I was like, there's no way I'm buying it. I'm like, I'm done. Fuck it. And sure enough, look at this bitch. I couldn't believe it, dude. I've been dwelling on this since this, to be honest with you. Look how low this body is. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, there's no way it's just going to buy from right there. And if it does, it's going to go without me, bro, because I'm not falling to that. And sure enough, dude, it broke right through. See that? So, and the change of state of delivery would have been this candle right here. These two down candles. See these two down candles? The buy program started once it passed once it passed it with this 230 candle. Right when this candle did this, because at this point I was cutting up fucking coconuts and getting draining the juice out of it or whatever. I don't know, man. Anyways, and then and I was when I watched it, I was like, with this candle here, and it pushed up, I was like, oh my god, I can't fucking believe it. But with this wick list there of this candle, and I just had to leave it alone. And sure enough, dude, I was right, bro. I was like, you motherfuckers. This shit really pissed me off right here because what I was trying to do is obviously buy it to here. Dude, I would have bought it right to here and been done. And oh my god, it would have been epic. But I can't win them all, man. It is what it is. But if you take a look at this range, I understood where it was. I was just greedy when it came to the entry. So we were sitting at a 61 here, but I was like, I looked at that imbalance right there, and I was just like, I just really wanted to sweep that low, to be honest with you, and then maybe get a little bit oversold, but it never happened, and it just took off. And I told myself, I'm like, bro, just get in, but I didn't. I'm cheap when it comes to the risk to reward. So not risk to reward, but the risk. Like I didn't like this. Like there was 578 here, and the low here was 558. So it was 20 points here, and I wasn't willing to do it, man. But they tricked me, dude. They got me, dude. Congratulations, you guys, you fucking bastards. They got me, dude. Look how low that is. I'm not doing that. I'm not buying that. No, sir. No. I just wish they rated. So, and then the issue with that is that when we were here, I mean, again, look how low that is, bro. Look how low that is. And then we had all higher lows with S&P and Dow, and I was like, oh my god, this will probably still pan out because they're all in harmony and not taking out a low. And I was looking for a divergence. That should never happen, dude. So, it is what it is, man. And now look at this, bro. Oh, wow. What a day, dude. What a day. But, so now what do? We came and we sealed the fucking gap. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to come to at least, at the minimum, this high. But really, if you look on the 15-minute, I wanted to get to this high right here, right, where we broke, which would be where I dropped the ball majorly here. And then obviously after that would be right above the 930 and the gap, which is the day gap. And that's it, dude. This is it, dude. This is all you needed, bro. And oh wow, I can't believe it. I was sitting back anyways, let me move forward. So I know I'm missing something here with So yeah, this right here. So this is because I understood that we had to come back down to get some of this wick. This is the 1 hour chart, but I was like, bro, you're not gonna take any of your candles. I'm like, come on, and it was just like, but I just got too cheap. And look at this. Oh my god. So not bad though, huh? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad, baby. Not bad. So pretty sure no one on the internet drew that. But anyways, so what else I'm gonna say? Oh, well, again, we're also in the intensive purposes of a bearish imbalance using as inversion. You can see that we're holding right there, right? Like, so I understood where we were, but I just got too greedy on the entry, and which I did take this buy, but then I let it, dude, I let it take me out, and then and I should have just kept it on that low, and I would have been fucking good. And I don't know why I did that, dude. So majorly dropped the ball twice today, but that big ass trade I took here was just it's keeping me at bay with my emotions and not talking reckless to myself. But anyways, the price, you can see the price actions basically sitting here. The bodies are in a sense respecting, and again, it is what it is, man. But again, you can see how we're maneuvering through this. But what was I gonna say? So again, that 4 hour wick, that was key, that was critical, and then this 1 hour wick, that was like pretty much explaining all this foolery. But I made a good decision taking it out. But at the end of the day, man, let me just not beat up myself anymore. So, all right. Anyways, yeah, that sucked. But no really divergence work here. So dollar, another big push up here, but that's not really helpful, to be honest. So Dow, again, that was that low. We pushed down. So they're coming down to obviously wipe out the liquidity from the buyers. Same thing that happened to us. And then now we're starting to see this turnaround, right? So that's what I'm going to assume that is still going to happen. Also, what was playing with tricks with me was this going to be a situation where we use this bearish imbalance and then we blow through this? So that's also the thing I was worried about. So that's why I left it alone, right? But as you can see, these wicks here, I'm not saying that the news can't come back down and get this or anything, but like, I think I missed the boat here. I think I missed the boat, but I remember I was mentioning these buys between the 18th and the 22nd. So now it's November 20th. This was a nice buy. This is sort of like, some people call this a head and shoulder. So maybe this is protected now and all that. And I understood that. That's why I bought it. But I'm expecting it for it to keep going up now, right? To do what I was mentioning. But motherfuckers, dude. So look at that low right there on the 1 hour at the 5 a.m. The low right there. It's very close to that first 25% of the range. That's where I wanted to go with this buy. Man, look at that. Oh, okay. Again, I know you're hearing me beat myself up, but I'm human, man. I'm normal, dude. So just being real. So anyways, there's Dow. And yep, pretty nice. Oversold. And look at this shit. Okay, so this is another reason why I'm trying to tell you guys why I don't trade Dow. Look at this. So if I was to have bought here, right? If I had bought here and I was trying to hold it for here, look at this. Do you think I want to sit the whole day while it's just sitting there? Dude, I can't do it. This is the reason why I stopped trading Dow right here. And I was looking for some type of divergence. Remember, I come from Dow, so I was, I'm looking for the manipulation, but it was more of a gentleman market for a NASDAQ, right? But, dude, this would piss me off. Even though this is a lot of points, don't get me wrong. But like, nah, man. But, okay, let me just look at this. So here we go with S&P. They also came in. Once we were here, they retraced back into that wick issue with their own wick issue with the 4 hour. They came in, they took out that low. So that's what I was looking for. I was looking for some type of like, you know, but whatever. But I did get it though, so it's fine. But wow, look at those wicks. It's strong, bro. So I was afraid that we were gonna push up and then retrace back down to then come below these lows here. We'll see, because this is still suspect. Again, I would like for it to keep going up, but this pocket, we got to get above this daily imbalance. This November 15th, Friday. We got to get above that to then say, okay, we're for sure continuing. Again, you know, it's crazy. Again, don't get me wrong. Nas was clean. Don't get me wrong. I'm not upset at that, but I just played myself. They played me too, so it wasn't just me. But again, is this 15th here? Do we struggle here? We need to get above that 50% level. As you see, we tagged it right there. We need to go above it, hold it as support. Maybe we'll come back down and hit the 25% of it. Well, we're here now, but you know, mine started playing tricks on me. I was like, dude, you know, this might have turned into a bear flag. We call it, right? Bear flag, and then drop. So, oh mother. Oh, I have to soak this up. Okay, so where am I at now? So again, now we have this 4-hour wick here, which is just not pretty to be left there. They did their thing. So you know, on the 1 hour, it looks straight to me. But price action sitting in these candles for support. I don't know, man. So from here on, everything else is I have to just, again, I would just trust your analysis, bro. Like, expect it to just keep rolling. But Nvidia with their pullback here and then to push back up. So looking a little suspect, but this is just probably another higher low to wipe out the late buyers here, and then I'm expecting for them to blow through. We have earnings, I believe, end of the week for Nvidia, I think. Another reason why I was trying to buy this. Now, see, I had the double leverage here, and I was trying to break my record, to be honest. I was trying to break my record and really hold this for the next 10 days. I was going to try to pull that off, right? But then I saw the money, and I was like, you know what, dude, fuck that. Who cares? So I left it alone. And I got my birthday situation coming up here, so my attention span is very low. But that's why I was trying to buy this, because I was like, dude, you know, I want this to completely ride off, and then I have caught that low before the earnings kick in. Now it's like, dude, I missed it, sitting there fucking around with coconuts, you know. But this is super suspect too, though. I mean, God, man, I should have just left my stop loss underneath that fucking candle. I don't know why I pushed it up. I mean, I didn't want to lose anything, but my ego that was my ego. So that's my fault. It's like the ego is also as the operator it makes the mistakes, because in the grand scheme of things, it was nothing. It was fucking, you know, points, you know. But I turn around and get knocked out, and then okay, I'm rambling. 33 minutes. Holy shit, dude. Really? Sorry about yesterday's video so long. I think I've mentioned everything I need to, right? I'm always forgetting something. And where did this go? Did it delete? I don't know what happened here. Anyways, so as you see, while we're coming back up, you can see the best entries are always at the bottom 25%, the 50%. Holy shit, what was that all about? 420, huh? Look at that shit. When is the earnings? It's not today, is it? Please wipe this out so I don't feel as bad. Please come all the way down here so I don't feel fucking bad. It wouldn't matter. I would have took it out anyway, probably here. So what's going on here, dude? Let me see my phone. Does it have news or anything? Oh yeah, Nvidia just. Oh, that was now. Oh, Nvidia just came out now. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was tomorrow. I'm tripping. That shit was today. Wow, that would have sucked if I was holding that. Please keep going lower. Please keep going lower so I don't feel bad. Please. Please. Please keep going lower. Well, I would have took the trade out anyway, to be honest with you here. So, but that was a beautiful trade here. Look at this drop right here. 420, buddy. I wonder if they're going to take it out. I think they will. Maybe not. It's a higher low. Come for these lows. It doesn't matter. I'm not in the trade. It doesn't matter, really. But, wow. That's crazy. NVIDIA did that. They dropped the market 700. Ugh. Shit. Now, how are you all dropping? That makes sense. Tag that gap. And we're here. Well, it's okay, man. I got my trade, dude. I'm proud of myself. Thank the Lord. And you can see on the 15-minute, we came in with this imbalance here. So I understood that I could have bought here. Also, when I missed this and it broke through, I understood that this right here, you could have see how it's the same level, right? That's just taking out breakout traders. So I understood that too, but I don't take trades like this. I take external trades. I don't take internal trades like this too much at all. So that's just what I did, man. I'm salty that they got me. They got me on that shit, dude. They got me. But anyways, now I made it way too long, and you get to see NVIDIA. Ooh, shit. So yeah, well, forget that higher low. Came back, squeezed everybody into these wicks, rejection wicks here, and pushed right back up. This is probably the low here. We'll see, man, because I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna flow with the logic that I've been talking about. But that's a pretty big drop. And look, squeeze them out. See. So this is a reason why not to. If you don't got an entry down here and you're holding, like, dude, forget that. I'm not trying to catch none of this. Dude, it just doesn't make any sense. So apologize for the long video again. I feel like I should be done. Yeah, you guys take care and God bless.